My name is Larry Barnett. I'm here to talk at you a little while. It seems to be the thing that I can do pretty good. Um, I want to talk about a variety of things. I'd love to hear what you have to say on current events in this country, or for that matter, in your state. I live here in Ohio, and in particular, Springfield, Ohio, which is just a powder keg waiting to explode. God, I hope that doesn't happen. One thing the commissioners, I'd asked point blank, pretty much, you know when ICE is coming, when and if. Response from all of them, we don't know. So since federal law trumps state law and state law trumps city laws, ICE is probably not going to pay attention much to anybody. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I've made it clear, I've made it more than clear that I am conflicted with the Haitian immigration problem here in Springfield. Now, the thing is, when they got here, they totally over, and they're still overwhelmed, but they overwhelmed the city offices, Job and Family Services, the emergency rooms at the hospital, the Social Security Administration, and they were lined up clear out the door. I'm conflicted. I'll just tell you that. And I don't know if I'll lose friends over it or not. I hope not, but it's just the way I feel. I can't talk for wanting somebody else to feel something, but uh, for me, I'm going to be honest. I walk the middle ground. I look for opportunities to bring people together. I look for a chance to heal. That's what I wanted to do in this community. I shook the mayor's hand again tonight and let him know that I'm here to help. I am here to help. So I'll tell you what my concern is. Okay. What do you do with the immigrants that are working and putting in effort toward their community and they're Haitian or they're another illegal alien group? Doesn't matter. It's illegal. I hate to say illegal alien, but that's what it is. Illegal migrant. Is what it is. But I made it clear that I hoped if ICE is going to come in here and go after the worst of the worst and get them out of here and leave the people that are contributing to the community alone. But ICE, I hope you come here with a well drawn out plan. I hope that you have federal warrants in your hand before you get here. There's a lot of good people here. I'll give you an example. In Ohio, yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, we got us 16 inches of snow. I have to be able to go to the doctor, so I got out there and started shoveling myself. Now at 70, I'm pretty slow. So anyway, there was a young man that was up the street shoveling his driveway as well, and by that the snow was up past my bumpers, on my doors. I mean, I had a mountain to get rid of because the snow plows had come through, and I have on street parking, so you can't imagine what the car looked like after they pushed the snow off of the road. It all went in my front yard, so to speak. But anyway, what I was trying to tell you is that while I was shoveling that snow, I was starting to get a little sick. If I overdo it, that's kind of what happens to me. And shoveling snow can, well, it can wear you out. It will wear you out. But anyway, the kid come over and he said, "Can I help you?" And he helped me dig out. I said, "Can I pay you?" "No, just helping a neighbor out." He was a Haitian man. He was Haitian, and he come over and helped me dig my car out of the snow. He stayed right with me until I got it out on the road, and I appreciate that. Folks, question comes back to say, what are you going to say to the people that are working every day, raising a family every day, their kids are in school every day, and they're making those sort of efforts to become legal citizens? Do we kick them out? There's some that's going to say yes. There's some that's going to say no. Here is my problem. It happened in Minnesota. Um, with the exception of the shooting of that other guy, which I ain't figured out why he was carrying a gun to begin with, but I'll look at those tapes again later. Uh, if they come and when they come here, if and when they come here, then our advice is to stay away from downtown. We are looking for professional protesters coming in here after February the 3rd. We're looking at uh, immigration forces at their finest, I hope, because I've already told the commissioners I'll walk the center line here and I'll stay on the center line. But if they end up just grabbing a family and deporting them with no kind of paperwork, no kind of warrant, no reason for taking them other than the fact that they're not under TPS protection anymore, um, I will take issue with that. That won't be popular with some of my friends, but that's okay because I don't care. With that, there's a lot of, if you're watching me from Springfield, there are a ton of great commissioners on this um, commission. There were three new ones: Ricketts, you know, I'll think of their names again. I got short-term memory loss. But anyway, they're all in agreement that there's nothing that they know to do about ICE. There's nothing that they want to say about ICE. But what else can you say? Um, the professional protesters are just simply in Minnesota polishing their skills for when they get here. Paid protesters ought to be illegal. They don't care. The only thing that they're there to do is to agitate, all right, get on people's nerves. Anything that they can pop, blowing them damn whistles, blow the whistles, or push a cop pushes back, and you say, "I'm suing, I'm suing." All right. Well, to you paid protesters out there, don't look for the welcome wagon when you come to Springfield. This is our town. This is where we raised our children at. The difference being, folks, is my children and my grandchildren are on these roads here in Springfield. They were causing a lot of accidents, and I think maybe that they state required them to take a test. Initially, when they got their driver's license, they just had a piece of paper they handed to the BMV, and the BMV had to give them license. I never figured that one out. The cars they're driving, 2019s or newer. Who's paying for that? Where is that money coming from? Do we have illegals that are simply trying to come to the city and suck off the city tip for a while until they get all the freebies that they can get out of it? When they get their green card, they're gone. The idea of moving the Haitians in here was to fill a job that we had filled jobs in Springfield that was supposedly 6,000. I may have a problem with that number, but 6,000 is what it was supposed to have been. It turned out to be 15 to 18,000, and other numbers take it higher than that. Well, does common sense tell you what it tells me? Does it tell you that if you bring this type of a population into a city all at once, all right, you're going to weigh the city down? I don't. Again, I'm trying to be fair to Mayor Rue, who I do appreciate, and I want to know why these things aren't addressed in city commissioners' meetings. I intend to bring up some of those particular points. But folks, let me talk to you just a minute and tell you that that's enough of the rhetoric. It's enough of the hate, enough of the anger. I hear it on both sides. Tonight's commission meeting was definitely slanted to the left, and I listened to how the left is upset because they can't have a dialogue with us, that we won't have it. Well, on our side of the fence, we still tell them, well, we want to have a dialogue, but you don't. Well, which is it? I'll be talking hopefully one on one with the city commissioners um, each here over the next month so I can tell how they feel. I'm going to share this community's concerns. Be they good, be they bad, be they indifferent. If you want to watch what goes on in Springfield, stay with Empty Pockets podcast. And you can stay with mine too. So this is news from Larry.com. Let me do my due diligence here real quick because they're all my commercials anyway. I have a website. It's called www.newsfromlarry.com. Just the way it sounds. News with an S, newsfromlarry.com. You'll find my website there. If you're interested in what my bio is or whatever that I'm doing, you can go to www.kotang, KOHTANG.com. That's KOHTANG.com. My profile is on that website. You'll find all the information that you need to get in contact with me if you wish. All right, I try to screen my calls. If I miss a call, if you call me and I miss a call, please leave a voicemail. I will call you right back. I have a lot of trouble with this phone, and I'm thinking what in the world I'm going to do with it here in the short term because it's about to wear me out. Folks, I'm an old Marine. I served from 1973 to 1978. I did 3 combat deployments, and I paid my dues. So I have no regrets. Sometimes I feel like I should have regrets, but I don't have regrets. And when you're ever on my channel, uh, Veteran Affairs with Larry Barnett, if you're ever there, uh, just swing by and drop off a line. Say hello. I love to hear hello. Only got one person watching, however that goes, but I got one. Uh, but for you that don't know who or you don't know about the situation in Springfield, we're going to be educating you over the next few weeks. I'll have special guests on here and um, let them share their opinion. Because I allow someone to share their opinion on my stream, means nothing. I expect them to be brutally honest, and they can expect me to be brutally honest as well. That's dialogue, and that's what's failing here in Springfield, Ohio. We have an all or nothing mentality. We need to find a way to create dialogue that will heal this city. It's fractured right now. I don't know exactly what to do about it. I did tell the mayor that I was available to help if I could. I told Tracy Tackett the same thing. But we can't do it alone. It takes you. Yeah, you. If this is your city, if you love this city, which I'm sure you do, but if you love the city the way that I do, get involved. Start to watch some of these podcasts that are talking about the protesters. Is Minnesota just a proving ground for what they're going to do when they get here? I don't know. But I don't get the feeling, and I hope I'm mistaken, that the police are going to cooperate with ICE. I just don't know. I wish I did. Don't know. For those of you that's on our Saturday broadcast, we'll be talking about the PAC Act, and that was designed to help veterans and veteran families with additional income. And it's a very good program. We're going to break it down for you, and I hope you can be there. Be there with me, okay? Um, Whoever that one person is, I'd love to know who you are. But private, oh, okay. No live chat yet. We'll test it. PEST. How do you guys that get 4,000 followers do that? I have to learn. It took me forever to get to 11. Let me see here. Can I get something here? The video I want you to see. Bear with me, folks. I'll be right there. Well, we'll see. I don't see anything active. Wish I did. Let's see here. Bear with me. I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm going to share a screen here in a minute if this comes up. Wow. All right. I'm not going to try to do that. Folks, but I'm still learning. I'm trying to get my bearings on how to use Rumble, and it's giving me fits. So I think what I'm going to try to do is a few adjustments. We'll do those soon enough. Um, we'll be sharing uh, live videos from Minnesota. We are keeping in Ohio here in Springfield, especially. We are keeping a close eye as to what's going on in Minneapolis. the I wonder. No, let's not say that. That's not ever get me in trouble. I'm always in trouble anyway. But all right, folks, I'll cut it short here because I'm kind of rambling. I'm tired, and I think my buddy may be on, so I may do his podcast with him. But thank you for showing up. Um, and I hope to get to talk to you again soon. Peace. I'm out.